On the southeast realm, we have the fox woman. Many shamanic legends from various traditions portray foxes as clever shapeshifters who can change into the form of seductive maidens. They're depicted often in folk tales as having cunning, mischievous, and supernatural powers, which they use to escape danger. Perhaps this is because foxes are seldom seen in the day and usually come out in what are called the cracks between the worlds. At twilight or dawn, they can be seen darting back to their dens, tucked away among rock crevices. In our language, a foxy lady is a woman who has tantalizing ways of charming and seducing anyone she likes. The combination of her feminine wiles, of being resourceful and clever, along with being dainty and graceful, make fox women unusually sexy. They are like love sirens, tempting their lovers to enjoy the whole courtship, dance, and fun of sex. A fox's style of solitary hunting describes the way fox women like to seduce their partners. Foxes hunt by patiently lying camouflage, waiting, or just pause there, waiting for just the right moment to pounce. Likewise, fox women will often hold back at first and then turn on their seductive charms at the perfect time. Calling a fox woman a tease would be an understatement, in a good way, of course. If you want to pique her curiosity, you must discover the subtle signs of her interest. She approaches sex indirectly, yet she will give you discreet little clues when she wants you to come closer, like a magician whose magic is spoiled by too much direct exposure. A fox woman is at her best when mystery prevails. Her tempting, mesmerizing murmurs of love are called her cries of beauty, and that would be her song. In the sweet medicine Sundance path, the fox is the keeper of the family because foxes are known to mate for life. So a very loyal lover, she's not going to be distracted like the other pussies. She's not going to be as flirtatious. She's also not going to be a runner or jumper like the antelope woman. She's going to be far more loyal. Characteristically, like a gorgeous foxtail, the demeanor of fox women is soft, hot, and cuddly. Despite their reputation for being the great seducers, they're actually sweet-natured, shy partners who are family-oriented and faithful lovers. The greatest challenge for fox women is to stay focused and take their time. Like the fox that is attracted to shiny things and often loses its prey because it becomes enamored by the sight of its own tail, fox women are sometimes self-absorbed, perplexed, and easily distracted. Now you might say, well, you just said she was loyal and she wouldn't be distracted. No, I don't mean distracted by men or other partners. She will be distracted by other things, you see. Very loyal, but she might become distracted by an activity, by binging some show, by other things. And so these are things that are different, you see. especially during lovemaking, when the slightest word, gesture, or even their own thoughts pull them away. So they might be having sex and then suddenly drift off into their own world, and you might lose her. Self-love is the secret to being a truly foxy lady. For when a fox woman cherishes her own body, the sincerity and warmth of her affection will dazzle you with its radiant beauty. Her spontaneous generosity springs forth naturally whenever she feels truly loved. Distinguishing features of the fox woman. To recognize the physical features of a fox woman's genital anatomy, look at both the internal and external qualities of the sheep and deer woman. Remember her position in the wheel, southeast. So she has the qualities of a sheep woman. Remember that loyalty. And in terms of her genitalia, it could be small and puffy. And she also has that of the deer woman. The shaft of the fox woman's clitoral hooding is shorter than a sheep woman's. Her lips are petite, and her opening is close to her clit, yet her G-spot area is further back than the deer woman's, not that quite up front. She can become drier through arousal, or can be profusely wet, because she has sheep and deer. So it could be either or. Because a fox woman's sexual intimacy is enhanced by both a spiritual east and an emotional heart connection south. She loves basking in the afterglow of sex. So she loves those intimate, beautiful moments after sex. The direction is southeast, the place of self-love, self-concepts, attitude, and approach. A fox woman has characteristics of both sheep women of the south and deer women of the east. Fox women may have internal features of the sheep woman, fairly deep cave, and external features similar to a deer woman, small outer lips. Sexual temperament, friendly, loyal, unpredictable, and mischievously seductive. So you have here a woman that is very much a hunter, but instead of hunting from one to another to another to another, she's more into just the one. And she's very much, again, not like a jumper like the antelope, but you really also have to be able to hold her attention, not because she's distracted with other partners, but from even herself. Now we're going to go on to our last pussy, which is the center of the wheel, and then we're going to take off during this weekend through the cocks.